I want to call forward the little one within you. I want to call that little one forward, because this message is for that one, the little one that lives within you. This is not typically where I share the space that I share messages in. But as I was meditating, this came through, and I didn't want to lose the essence of it, because I don't get messages like this to share with others often. And it felt so necessary. And I didn't want my human self to F it up, if I'm being honest. So I was told to call forward the little one within you. And I'm gonna do my best not to cry, because it feels very emotionally heavy. And it's always tender when we speak about children, little ones, because they're so innocent and so vulnerable to the world that they come into. So if you need to take a moment to breathe, maybe take a few deep breaths, maybe you need to close your eyes and visualize the little you stepping forward out of the shadows from within you. Because that's what I saw. I saw a little one stepping forward from the shadows, from a dark place, coming forward. Since the moment that you came into this world in a hard way. Maybe there were issues with your birth. Maybe you had health issues at birth where you spent time away from your mother, from the person you came through. We carry the trauma of not only our mother, but our grandmother. It's already within you. You already existed as a seed when your mother was a seed and conceived inside of your grandmother. You existed as an egg in your mother. So when she was born, and in the gestational period, you were also experiencing that as an egg. It's in your DNA. That's the trauma of 2 generations. So you came into this world in a hard way. It was not a soft landing. It was very turbulent. And birth is already beautifully messy. It's full of blood and pain and a pushing, a determination, a will to come through. So you came into the world in a hard way. You asked to come back to this life. And the only way that you would be able to return is if you were returned through oppression and obstacles. Because your soul and your spirit is almost otherworldly. It's something about you required that you have the most challenging of human experiences to overcome. And I'm not sure why. You're a warrior. You are a soldier almost of the universe. That's what I hear, a soldier of the universe. So as a child, there were people that were used to break your spirit. So you suffered a lot of abuse and mistreatment. It was intended to break your spirit. You were silenced in ways that a child should not experience. You were most likely even physically attacked and abused by the people who were supposed to love you and guide you through this lifetime. They most likely were some of your greatest abusers. They saw the strength and light in you, and the pain that they carried, they needed to transfer it or attempt to transfer it to you. People literally tried to break your spirit, to shatter it. Do you know how many people in this world have their spirits shattered to the point that they cannot put the pieces back together? And we call those people crazy. They hurt other people because of their shatteredness. They're unable to put it back together again. I hear the nursery rhyme, Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. Some people can't be put back together again because it's an inside job. And it does help when you have others who assist you to gather the pieces. They help you to gather the pieces, to bring them into the same space, but it's up to you to put them back together. So many people are shattered to the point that they were never able to put themselves back together. That's why the world is full of so much pain and hurt, because you have people walking around with shattered, fragmented spirits and souls. In order to hold on to the pieces of you that were shattered, you pulled into yourself. I just see a little one walking with their head down, shrunken and small, not wanting to be seen, not wanting to be heard, just trying to survive. You held on to your pieces, the pieces that all the people throughout your little life shattered. You gathered them up and you held them. And I see a little one cleaning, gathering up broken glass and putting it in a bag, in a little bag, and tying it up and putting it around their neck and tucking it in their shirt, and it sits next to their heart. You survived. You had the knowing and the sight and the vision to know that you needed to survive. And that's what you did. You survived until you were capable of putting your pieces back together. And it took you some time. There were years of your life where you were lost and you were losing, but you didn't lose that sack that you held around your neck of your pieces. There are so many of your ancestors, even those that are not your ancestors directly. There is a collective of human ancestors that are watching you. They're gathering around you. Many of them were shattered. Their souls were shattered in their lifetime, and they were not able to put it back together before they transitioned. So they're on the other side, and they're watching you in complete and utter awe. I just see a crowd of ancestors in amazement because they're watching you take that sack from around your neck and piece by piece, like a little puzzle, you are putting your soul, your spirit back together. You're mending it in the way that the Japanese do with broken china. They mend it back together with gold. So now it's even more valuable. It's even more solidified than before. They're gathered around you, hundreds of them, hundreds. I see a huge crowd of ancestors, and they are watching you put your soul, your spirit back together, piece by piece. It's 3 of you. It's the present day you, it's your higher self, and it's that little one who had the knowing, the one that had the vision to gather the pieces and survive. They trusted that you would put them back together. Whoa. This is such a beautiful, beautiful message. And these are tears of joy and awe. I am in utter awe as well. Because what you're able to do, what the little you survived and was able to hold on to, and what the present you and what your highest self is doing is so rare in this lifetime. It is so beautiful to see. And it is being done with, I see a time lapse. I see a time lapse of these 3 beautiful beings putting these pieces back together, and they're laughing, and they're crying, and they're holding and supporting one another, and they're playing as they put the pieces back together, and they see the picture of your soul, how beautiful it is, and the light that is radiating from these pieces coming together. It is so massive. It is so beautiful what you've been able to do. And I don't think that you fully realize what you've done. So I'm here to tell you to take a moment to be in deep, deep gratitude for the courage and the vision of you, little one. This message is for that little one that spent those years surviving. Your survival is, I hear, what warriors of love are made of. Your strength and your courage will not go unrewarded. You will be uplifted and honored and protected in all the ways that you never were when you sacrificed. To be small, to be young and innocent, and depending on the adults around you to protect you and guide you, and they failed you. But you did not fail yourself. And your time, the time that you sacrificed, the childhood that was taken from you and that you in turn had to give up, is being returned to you tenfold. It is going to be what your dreams, your most beautiful dreams, are made of. The life that you imagined to escape your reality will become your reality. You are loved. You are so loved. You don't have to survive anymore. You don't have to hide in the shadows. So come forward. Come forward. It is safe now. You have someone who can love and protect you now because of the pieces that you saved. You did this. You did this. And you will be honored and loved and rewarded. You are honored and loved and rewarded. It is an honor to speak to such a brave, beautiful, little powerful warrior that you are. It is so time. It is time to lay down the swords and embrace love. It's time. It's here. So open yourself to love. That message will absolutely find who it's meant for when they are ready to receive it. So I want to encourage you to hold and embrace the little warrior in you that made it possible for you to thrive now. And prepare, continue to prepare to receive the love and the joy and the abundance and the safety that you deserve and that you have cultivated in this lifetime. And as always, take care.